All right, so I just received my very first order of sPlate, so we're gonna open it up now and see what it's like in there. So we have all the recipe cards. I chose 4 meals for this box. So we chose a smoky lentil sloppy joe with a roasted sweet potato and dill pickle slaw, a sheet pan salmon and lemon orzo with a broiled zucchini and dill garlic sauce, a sheet pan parmesan with roasted peppers and potatoes, and a spicy beef and olive calzone with marinara dipping sauce. Obviously, we're gonna have to make a few changes to some of those recipes, like the calzone. Definitely not gonna be putting olives in there, but they look okay. They look good. Kind of excited to try them, especially anything with dill in it. Very excited to try that. Inside this bag here is all of the meat, I'm guessing. It says chilled goods inside, pop me in the refrigerator. So, I'm guessing this is probably the meat. We do have the salmon. We have, I think this is the pizza dough here, a chicken breast here. So they also just use the same ice block method as HelloFresh in the plastic. Just got some cabbage there. Hey, Ram. Okay, got some sour cream here. Some mozzarella cheese. So we got some onions here. These are going directly in the garbage. Some grated Parmesan cheese. Got the ground beef. So I'm super confused why they separated some of the ingredients and left the other ingredients. Like, everything has to go in the fridge. So, like, I'm just not really sure why they didn't just put everything that needs to be in one bag in that bag, instead of just being like, here are your 4 meals and then plus this other bag of random things that need to be refrigerated. It just doesn't really make sense. Whatever, I'm gonna pop all of this in the fridge, and then later tonight we should be making our first sPlate meal. Okay, welcome back to Cooking with Kitrina and Jason. For today's episode, we are doing sPlate. And Jason doesn't know what recipes I chose. I have 4 of them. So we're gonna tell him what they are now, and we're gonna see which one he chooses for tonight. So we have a sheet pan Parmesan chicken with roasted peppers and potatoes. Obviously, we're getting rid of the peppers. The potatoes. We have a smoky. I knew you were gonna say no to this one.
Really, I would want that.
I knew you were gonna say no to this one. We have a smoky lentil sloppy joe with roasted sweet potato and dill pickle slaw. Then we have a spicy beef and olive calzone with marinara dipping sauce. Calzones. And then we have a sheet pan salmon with lemon orzo with broiled zucchini and dill garlic sauce. So which one speaks to you the most? We know which one speaks to you the least.
Yes, try that one out. Let's do that.
Alright, so Jason has chosen the spicy beef and olive calzone. I'm definitely not going to have the olives in mine, but maybe Jason, do you want the olives in yours?
Awesome.
Great, you can have all the olives.
I don't like all.
Okay, so I'm gonna get that bag out of the fridge. I'm a little bit disappointed in this recipe because I think it would have been really fun to make the dough yourself, but they give you the dough pre-made, so a little less exciting. The ground beef. All right, we can knead it. I mean, sure.
Knead.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
knead.
Is that what you do with it?
You knead dough, yes.
Wait, I don't want to do that. I want to get my hands dirty.
Okay. So get started. Remove pizza dough from the fridge and let it rest for 20 minutes. Well,
it's good.
It's already late. I don't know, wait 20 minutes. Okay, we're not doing that.
It's fine, but it doesn't matter.
Alright, so step number 1. In a large non-stick pan, heat 1 tablespoon of oil over medium-high heat. When the pan is hot, add beef and Italian sausage spice blend. Season with salt and pepper. Cook for 3 to 5 minutes, breaking up beef into smaller pieces until no pink remains. Remove the pan from heat and carefully drain and discard extra fat. So, we need a pan for the beef.
Alright.
So, you gotta heat up some oil. 1 tablespoon.
Which oil?
Olive oil. You know what olive oil is?
Okay, what?
1 tablespoon.
Measure a cup or spoon or whatever.
You don't really need one.
Wait till it's heat. Like it actually got to the intended temperature.
No, it says heat the oil, so.
Okay, tell me when to stop.
A little more. Okay, that's good. Okay, so then you put the ground beef in pan. Okay, not too high because it's gonna splash oil everywhere.
Well, if it's too low, then it's gonna melt this. So it's a fine balance.
Yeah, it's a fine line. See, you splashed oil.
Okay, what do I do?
It's supposed to be on medium heat. It's on high. There you go. Medium's in the middle. Right there. Jason, oh my god.
Okay, what do I do?
Now start breaking it into chunks. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Okay, you also have to flip it over so it gets cooked on both sides. Break it up into smaller chunks.
And, is it ready?
No, it's still pink. The Italian spice blend in there. And then also salt it a little.
Oh my god. How do I salt it?
With salt. Okay, now we're gonna drain all the oil.
So there's very little oil, and the amount of beef that we're gonna lose trying to drain the oil. Alright, we're good. What now?
Step 2, stretch the dough. Meanwhile, sprinkle both sides of the dough with flour on an unlined baking sheet. Apparently, Chef's Plate also does not line their baking sheets. On an unlined baking sheet, divide dough into 2 equal pieces. Then stretch each piece into a rough circle shape. Let dough rest in a warm place for 8 to 10 minutes. Taking us all day. Okay, we need some flour.
Flour? Why? In the dough.
Yeah, but the dough sticks, you need flour to make it not stick.
Why didn't you tell me that before I picked it up?
Okay, put it down. Wait. Okay, now do it. Divide it into 2 equal pieces. So we're gonna make 2 calzones. And then make them both into rough circle shapes, flat.
Get my protractor. You want to know?
Well, you need to first make the rough circles. You haven't made the rough circles.
Yeah, it's a rough circle.
No, flat.
I'm
Like a pizza. Like if you were gonna put pizza toppings on it. Stretch it out. Stretch the cake. Let go of that piece. Yeah. No.
this
Stretch it. Yeah. Stretch it out. There you go. Into a circle shape.
It's gonna break.
Well, don't stretch it so thin that it breaks.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, it's good for now. We have to do this again apparently.
No, it's like 9:46. I'm hungry.
Need more flour?
Yeah, I need more flour.
There you go.
He's kind of like an Oscar.
My hands are also dirty.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
All right, step number 3, assemble calzones. Meanwhile, peel and cut the onion into half. We've already thrown out the onions, so that's not relevant. Drain and then roughly chop the olives. Are you doing the olives?
Yeah.
Okay, so there they are.
Not the calzone.
So you're not putting them in the calzone.
I don't know, so I'm really hungry.
Okay, so we're not doing the olives either.
Jeez.
All right, then we have nothing to do for the next 8 to 10 minutes. So I guess eat your olives. Here, and we'll work on this one and you work on that one.
You're still doing all the cleaning up. I'm doing most of the cooking.
You're doing most of the cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no, you quit rolling it into a ball. You need to stretch the dough.
There's mine. It just contracts every time. Like, that's all I'm getting. You know, it's like 10 o'clock, right? And we haven't even started cooking, so.
How long does these take? 12 to 14.
You know what else takes that amount of time? Delicio.
I don't think this is big enough. We might need our own. There we go. Now I can stretch it out.
You're getting it all over me. Okay, I think that's it. I can't do this. Hey, finally, I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
That's not gonna work. That's not, oh my god.
It's fine. It's called texture.
Well, I do
Working.
say that it's actually kind of working.
I'm done with this exercise.
All right, so this is the stretch dough. This is Jason's stretch dough. And then I think mine looks much better and stretched out. Okay, so we need to add the cheese and the beef.
Which first?
Doesn't matter. All right, and the cheese. Put it just almost on. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, what now?
Fold the other half of the dough circle over.
I want to recreate mine in the shape of McGinn to be.
Yeah, well, I thought you were hungry, so. All right, we have Jason's folded calzone. He's actually not done too bad. And then mine's a little wonky, misshapen here. And we need to lightly brush 1 teaspoon of oil over each calzone. Right, now while that is cooking, the next step is to heat up the marinara sauce for dipping. So we need a pot. Right, then we're gonna put the marinara sauce into the pot and turn on the heat. And then stir frequently. Alright, now we need to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Ooh, I can put some fresh basil in the marinara.
How is the timing so off? Shouldn't we broil it? Oh my god, why isn't it fucking cooking? I'm hungry. Oh my fucking god, dude, look at it. Bake, motherfucker, bake.
While everything is cooking and warming up, the calories in this meal kit, it says on the bag 690, but that is not entirely clear whether or not that actually includes the ground beef, so that might not be the actual end calorie count, but it's really hard to tell based on the nutrition facts. Yeah, I'm not sure how filling this is gonna be. The calzones kind of look a little small, but I'm excited to try it out. So we have cooked it the recommended 15 minutes. It's starting to brown up a little bit, but it still looks quite doughy. I'm gonna try broiling it now. Okay, first of all, use this, not those, like...
It's too late.
It's not too late, stop using them. Feels pretty good. All right, we have the final product here. All right, so we're about to take our first bites.
That's fine.
It's good?
Your bread is great.
It's not bad. It's a little spicy. The spice definitely is not there at first. It's definitely a build. How did we feel about our first chef's plate meal?
3 out of 10.
What? Because it's spicy?
It was horrible. Well, the spice was awful.
horrible. So 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
I would have given it like a 7 or an 8. It was good. It wasn't that spicy. Cool. All right, so Jason did not like the spice. But like if it wasn't spicy, how did it taste?
I can't divorce the two.
Okay, so Jason is not a fan.
It was my cooking. It wasn't good.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was a little spicy. I don't really like spice, but I like a little bit of spice. And it wasn't like too crazy for me, so. Yeah, I would say that the calzone didn't leave me like really hungry, but I could eat more. I think I agree with that. Thanks, Ram. Yeah, so I'm not really still hungry, but I could eat more, if that makes sense. So, first meal overall, I enjoyed it. 7 or 8. Maybe a 7.5. That feels great. And Jason gives it a 3. So, check us out tomorrow when we try a new dish, which definitely isn't going to be the lentil sloppy joes.